Hi folks, so here's a quick update from the shed regarding the projects I'm working on. The Christmas log, as you can see, what I've done is I've added in the just to hold the adapter, just to hold the candlestick. That's ready, and I also have the paints for the plasticine, and then the actual mould to get that bark effect. I'm waiting on another one of these for the sides to come in. That should be in today. But the one thing I'm having trouble with is getting figurines for the actual log. So at the moment I got these figurines, and you can see there's the log there, and there's a Christmas tree, and in all honesty that Christmas tree, it just looks sad and lonely there. Then we have a little reindeer, which is just a bit too small, and then we have a Santy, which again, I'll open it here. There's a Santy there, and they just need to be a bit bigger. They need to be about 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches, and they're too small. I'm trying to find figures that are the right size. Is getting very difficult. I'm finding it very difficult, but the Merry Christmas at least I have. It's the Merry Christmas, which will obviously be going on to the front of that when it's done. So that's the Christmas log update on a Christmas log, and it works and powers up and all that, and the Bluetooth speakers work, so that's fine. So the next thing that I was doing was the this is the Spongebob Squarepants log, and as you can see I now have it cut out, and that's the base that it's going to go on there basically, and the hole that goes there, and it goes right through to the actual bottom of it, so that's for the power cable. So I'm just on wait. I have a little bit of filler on there that I'm waiting on it to dry, so I can sand it down and then kind of redo it. So once the filler is dry, I'm also waiting on the fitting. Just at the top here there's a fitting for the light fixture, so I've ordered a few of them, so that has to come in. So I have to do that and then get that fitted, and then run the cable and drill the holes and everything. And once all that's done, the last thing to be done then, once it's all smoothed out, is to paint it, hand paint it, and get it working. And I also have to order the Bluetooth module, which will play the Spongebob Squarepants theme tune when they press the button at the back of it. So that's the idea for Spongebob Squarepants. But while I was kind of waiting on parts and doing stuff like that, I put this together. I don't know whether you see it on camera. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Let me see if I can bring up the camera a bit. So this is a mitre table, and what I've put in here on the back here is a Hoover socket, so you can actually plug a Hoover in, so to pick up the sawdust. And this was just made out of a few scraps of wood. You can see the router's there, a router is there, and yeah, so this is handy for when you're doing any edging on wood. You want to get different kinds of edges on wood. You can change the route a bit, and you can move this. This is a movable fence that moves in and out depending on how much you want to do. And I had a few scraps of wood, so I knocked this together, banged it together, and put everything, screwed everything in. And there you go, you have a mitre table for doing all mitre bits and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. So that's the update at the moment with everything from the shed. I'm just waiting on parts. I think I just showed you there. I'll just show you again the plasticine. This is the plasticine I got from a local shop. It's grey. So the idea will be is I will flatten that out. I will cover the Christmas log, and then while it's still soft, I have a special effect here for the bark, and you push it down on the actual clay and it'll look like bark, and then you paint it and then you dry brush it, and then you start putting your snow on top and all that kind of stuff. So which will probably be, could be white stippling, I don't know, white stippling paint might be the ideal for the snow. I'll have to have a play around with it and see, but yeah, that's the plan of attack anyway. But this is quite cheap from a local shop. It's quite a bit of it there. So that's the plasticine clay that will cover the log. So there you have it, folks. That's the news at the moment from the shed. Waiting on parts to come in. Looking for parts that I can't find for the log. So if you have any suggestions on where to get Christmas figurines that are about 3 to 4 inches tall, Santa, I need a deer, and I need a Christmas tree. Christmas tree will probably have to be about 5 inches, probably 4 to 5 inches anyway. That would be fantastic, and we'll put them on the log and be able to crack on with that. Okay, catch you on the next video. As usual, like, subscribe and all that jazz. Take care. Bye bye.